let's go into the predicted
whomever
lineups,
is,
Josh. Man United, rather Aston Villa versus Man
yeah,
United. Predicted lineups. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sports Jazz, Josh and Isaac. We are looking at the predicted lineup. Manchester in sorry, why do I keep saying Aston Villa versus Man United? Josh, before you say, I see Taj in the comment section saying I said it while watching the games. What did he say? He said, at 2, I knew you wouldn't win it. Man, come on, Taj. Really? Everyone had
no.
given up.
But by the way, I
Everyone
agree with.
thought that was a
I
wrap.
might. I also believed United was not going to win the game because of the way we were playing. No control, no
Mm,
intensity, no urgency. There's a poor discipline about the positions we take on the pitch. We were so chaotic. We are so
very.
chaotic, and the manager has failed to see this. So that is what makes me see
I
the
think
light,
he's just
because
being stubborn,
the
rather
manager,
stubborn. He's seen it, but he's just being stubborn,
yeah, but
Josh.
it is exactly, and it is not helping him. It is not
Not at
helping
all.
him, because I thought he would see it and change it.
Josh, I'll give you my predicted lineup. I see Onana in the goal. Uh, but it's surprisingly, I think Maguire might start. I'm saying, but
Yeah,
anyway, I'll give you my lineup. I
he will,
see
and he might
Ona,
score against himself.
Onana in the goal. Fullbacks, Dalot and Mazarawi. Then the CBs, Lisandro Martinez and the Ligt. I'm saying because Ten Hag is very stubborn. I mean, Lisandro Martinez is I mean, his last 3 games have been awful, but we're going to come back to that. So that's Onana. Right back, I have Mazarawi. Left back, I have Dallo. CBs, I have Lisandro the Butcher and Delict. In the midfield, I have Ugarte and Mino with Fernandez ahead of them. Then Ahmad Diallo from the right, Rashford left, and Rasmus leading the line, Josh. Anyway, I see Taj in the comment section says, because I've seen Man United do many things even last season in other tournaments. Plus, they weren't playing well. It was mistakes on the goalkeeper. Really? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, Taj. I don't think so. It says Porto was the better team. Porto was the better team, even at 2-0. Oh, that is. I mean, if I remember, no, I think the first 20 minutes were very okay, Taj. The first 20 minutes, the first 25, okay, 20 minutes were very good. For 20, first 15, 20 minutes were okay for Man United, but all of a sudden, somehow things went south for us, and we lost the game. I mean, I call that a loss because you can't throw a one, I mean, a 2-0 lead just like that. And this reminded me of the game against Copenhagen, where we're up, was it 2-0? Ended up losing 3-4. Galatasaray, it was the same. We're up 2-1. We ended up losing 3-2. Then the game against FC20, we were leading well. There comes a player, comes through, running through us and scores, rather throws in an assist. Goal is shaking. And now yesterday as well. So you see things are really not so good, and we are really struggling so much. Shout outs to you, Textra, shout outs to you. Taj says exactly, bro. I don't know what happened yesterday. It was really, really, really ashamming. Josh, you're back? I don't know what happened yesterday. It was really, really ashamming. Yeah, I know. I understand when you say that, by the way. I understand when you say that. I do understand when you say that. It was very, very horrible. And
Yeah,
not nice. Something is cooking at Villa Park for Mani, though. I can tell you that.
yeah, it looks
I'm
like it.
worried.
It looks like it.
I'm
It looks
worried.
like
Josh,
something is
what's your?
cooking, but I prefer. I'm sorry. I hope that the manager does something that we don't think he's capable of doing, and he abandons his chaotic approach of football, I think United
Yeah.
has what it takes to beat Aston Villa, even if Aston Villa is in this type of form, because United has always found a way to beat Aston Villa.
Yeah, I see. Textra still says Man U is a super team. However, too much emotions at the moment. Yo, emotions are spilling everywhere. Fans are not happy with Ten Hag. Fans are not happy with how things are going currently at the club, and you can't really blame them. I mean, I just read out some of the games where we lost a lead. Yesterday was horrific. Yesterday again. I mean, I'm happy it wasn't at Old Trafford because I mean the whole season. This whole season, sorry about that. As I was saying, we've not won anything at Old Trafford. No, we've won. I think one. Was it the game against Fulham? I think we've won only one
Yeah,
game,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we've
It was
scored
at
only
home.
one game too. Yeah, and we've scored only one game. That's the game. Joshua Zaxi scored. Yeah, and also one goal. Uh, Textra says Ten Hag is capable of staying. Is only capable of staying shut when games are on. He needs to be more impactful on the pitch. Josh, that's what I was saying. You remember?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying that's what I was saying. Then it says at Villa
Isaac.
though, I don't think that is going to happen. I don't think that is going to happen. I don't think that is going to happen. Then say Taj, that will never happen. Villa beat Bayern. Yo, by the way, I did enjoy. I know there was Liverpool playing. I don't remember what team they were playing, but I enjoyed the Villa game. The Villa game was really, really nice. That it was so cool. I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to watch the game. And it looks like I'm all for now, Emery. I mean, if United beat Man United, the next thing you know, he'll be at Old Trafford taking over the reins as the Man United manager. Yo, Josh,
You see,
text trace.
Taji, what I was talking about was every time that United has been pushed on against the wall, we found a way to actually do something different. So I'm just hoping that the manager abandons his.
We have other games going on. Some of the games I will see against Nottingham Forest, Brighton versus Tottenham Hotspurs. That's also a good game. That's also a good game. Brighton versus Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm looking out to that game. I think I'll be watching that game too. It's a really a very very nice game. Uh, I see. Yeah, Textra, you're so. Why? He says yes. The last time we played you at Villa Park, Man U came from behind to win 3-2. I mean, we lost three important players to injury just after halftime, but that is no excuse. Man U is a good side. Uh, then I see Texas saying, "Sports just calm down." Yo, there is no way Man United. See, I'm a Manchester United fan, but there is no way Man United is beating Aston Villa over the weekend. There is no way. They're in such a great shape. Out of their 5 games, I've told you they've won
Yeah,
convincingly.
but you
Yeah,
also
Josh.
said there was no way Man United was winning. You also said there was no way Man United was winning the FA Cup against City. But that
Yeah,
day we came
Josh.
out and we played properly.
No, that was a
It's
miracle,
just that
Josh.
the manager, it wasn't a
That
miracle at
was
all. We
that was a
bettered
miracle.
City. We bettered that.
Mm-mm,
How
mm-mm,
was it a
mm-mm.
miracle? So the
I'm
miracle
telling you.
stopped. The miracles ran out. There are no more miracles
Well,
tomorrow on Sunday. There cannot
no,
be
there are no
one.
more miracles. After what I watched, there are no more miracles. And Dexter is saying, why Villa drew with Ipswich, finding the right team to play Bayern. Only reason we drew. That also. Oh wait, Dexter, you're a Villa fan? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, I think that also makes sense. He didn't want to risk it all, so he had to rest some players. He had to prepare for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is a very huge game, but I liked how Aston Villa played. The fact that you even had a goal, you were even a goal. I mean, you went in, scored a goal that was disallowed due to is it offside?
It was
That shows
never
you
a
how
goal.
Villa
It was
wanted it.
never a goal.
No, no. My point is, I mean, they had the ball in the net already. That shows you how hungry they wanted the game. The ball is round, anything is possible. But from my view, no, no, no way. This will be an epic game, guys. No, it's not going to be an epic game. One of the team has 13 points sitting in the fifth position. The other 7 points in the 13th position. So I don't see how that is an epic game.
But the
I do
difference
not
is
see how
just
that is.
5 points. The difference is just
Josh, I
points
don't
between
see.
Man United and Villa. I
Yeah,
mean,
Josh,
this
but
Villa you're speaking about so highly.
y-
The
y-
difference from a poor Man United side and Aston Villa is 5 points.
okay, Josh, wait when it stretches to 8 points on Sunday.
You dig? Just
Uh,
five
Taj
points.
says Taj says this Man United team is at its poorest. Bro, we suck. I would be pretending and lying. Will Villa will beat them mainly on confident composure and the crowd. And the crowd, Villa has a very wild
Now that
crowd.
will be an issue.
Yeah, that is going to be an issue. And they're so they're so hyped after the game against Bayern. Do you know what it means for Aston Villa beating Bayern Munich? Josh, do you know what it means? After how many
Yeah,
years? Approximately
I
40 or
actually
35?
the
I mean,
players,
out of UCL? Yo, that is crazy, man. That is crazy.
but Aston
Textra
Villa,
says yes, bro.
Aston Villa is
UTV.
unbeaten. Aston Villa
Ah,
is unbeaten.
up the Villa. Now I get you. Yo, I'm rooting. I'm behind you until
Mm.
Ten Hag is out. It looks like I'm switching sides, at least temporarily, until Ten Hag is out. That says, Josh, we know how 1 point is very important.
You know,
How a point or 1 point is very
you
important
will
in
want
this
Ten Hag
league.
to go out and you get Gary Neville.
No, there is no way. Come on, I would fly to Manchester myself. I would go to Carrington and protest.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And
It is very it is very it is very important a point, yeah. And actually, if we got one from Villa Park on Sunday, that would be a very good point. But for me, besides even the results, I'm just more interested in seeing the manager adapting to certain ways which are not his ways, which are not
mm,
the most comfortable ways that he wants his teams to play, so that we can actually maybe have a running after the international break. But the way things are, we just look so bad.
yeah,
You see,
Textra is also
Textra, tell
throwing.
him,
I know he's throwing it right in my face, saying Bayern has never beaten us. We beat them twice in history, same score. While they were at this
yo,
at that
Textra
time,
is on
number one in the
fire.
world, like today. Man, I'll be hyped up, Josh. I would be hyped up. We need to do a dark
Yeah,
horse.
but
I mean, right now, right now, Aston Villa is the
you
dark
bought a
horse of
very decent
EPL.
player. You bought a very
Once again,
decent player in Morgan Rogers, because
oh,
Morgan
by the way,
Rogers has
Textra,
won rings around
Morgan Rogers
every.
is one hell of a player. Very, very good player. He's a fantastic player. To me, he's outstanding in that team. And whenever he's away, I mean, try not to lose him to injuries or anything. He's a very fantastic player, and I think Unai is really utilizing him and using him so well. I can't wait anyway for the game. Uh, Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sports
You
Jazz,
actually
Josh, and
got an
Isaac.
upgrade on McGinn. You got
Uh,
an upgrade on McGinn because for
Sports
me,
Jazz, Josh, and Isaac. Josh, earlier, I mean, we're looking at the predicted lineup. What's your lineup? What's your lineup, Josh? What's your lineup? Up the Villa, blessings. Oh,
I
Dean
hear
Mudrock,
you.
rather Muddock, Dean Mudrock. You're also, man, we have very many Up the Villa fans in the building. Shout outs to you, Dean. Oh, come on, Dean. Really? You didn't just say that? Sinan and Josh, we expect you to put up a fight. Where is Ziad? Dean says 4-0 for Aston Villa. My God, that would be a good thrashing. That would be a thrashing. Josh, that would be a thrashing. Uh, and I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen, because if that happens, Ten Hag is losing his job right on this. Before he even leaves the field, he's losing his job. Then you see Sinan with his lineup: Onana, Mazarawi, Maguire, Martinez. Oh, you're sitting out the leaked. Okay, Dallo, Fernandez, Ericsson, Casemiro, Ahmad, Zakzi, Holland, and Russia. How many players are those, Sinan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sinan, those are very many players. You have to take out one. You really want goals. You have Zakzi, Holland, Rashford, all. You have to take out one. Taj says Josh was saying Villa is only 5 points away from Man United, but I'm letting him know how big a point is in the league, especially in the Premier League. Especially in the Premier League. That is true. And Textra is saying, big up Dean Maddock. Yes, up the Villa. I don't know why your Villa fans are so cocky, but you're playing very good football. And I was saying, Textra, the player in Morgan Rogers, and you got him at a very, very cheap price. He's so far to me, he's your best player. He's a player to look out for, and you're soon going to make a lot of money. A lot of money. Josh, yeah, it's 4-0. Dean says 4-0. And oh my god. Just check what Dean just said. You know, Sinan gave his lineup, so he gave 12 players. So when I told him there were 12 players, there's one more extra. Dean replied saying, you'll need 12 players on Sunday anyway. Yeah, Josh, you're ready? Sorry, Josh. Yeah, your lineup. I catch you off earlier on. Your lineup, Josh.
For United, I think they will keep the back four. I hope that they do actually keep the back four and they don't bring in Maguire, because it will be a nightmare. It will already be a nightmare with Lisandro Martinez playing, but I would prefer a long day of Lisandro Martinez than nightmare of Harry Maguire, because he tends to do three things very poorly. Play one game well,
Okay.
score whatever, play the ball into the path of a striker, or lose concentration. It does those things all the time, and I'm
Yeah.
tired of that. I would rather not see that. I know the team is bad, but just give me a few bad things, but not Harry Maguire. Then
You really don't like Harry Maguire. Come on,
I
he
think
saved you last
Onana
night.
will be in goal, Delict and Lisandro Martinez. Yeah, I don't. As in, it's painful to watch him play football. I mean, for at least for 90 minutes, you could watch him for maybe 15, but it's painful watching Harry Maguire play football. Anyhow, Onana in goal, Delict and Lisandro Martinez, Mazraoui and Dallo. Then in midfield, the midfield is horrible because three of the five players that will be chosen in midfield will not manage to overpower Morgan Rogers in that midfield. Tillemans is the weaker player, but then Tillemans is the best passer. So I mean,
And
it's
man,
really
we're
a
so
long
lucky
day,
Onana is
and
even out.
United
We are
knows how to
lucky.
concede goals when the game is about to end, and John Duran is tailor-made for such things. And
Yeah.
up front, Rashford, Garnacho, and Rasmus Højlund.
Yo, Dean
But I
and
would rather
Textra
have
have taken
Joshua
over the
Zagzi
chat.
than Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund is a player who can come off the bench, but Zagzi is not a player who can come off the bench to change a game.
Yo, Dean and Textra have taken over the chat. Ziad is off. Sinan can hardly see a thing. Josh also is quiet, guys. You see, he's already hiding. He doesn't want to show his face. He's too sad. So, and I have to stand here. I have to take off the bullets.
Villa in the building. Villa in the
I'm like
building.
this. I'm the Hulk. Everyone is shielding. I'm shielding everyone. See, earlier on, Dean said United after Sinan mentioned 5 players, and I said I'd rather 12. I said one is extra, and Dean said they will need 12 players anyway. And he went on to say, and still lose with 12 players. That is not fair. Extra, it's not. Then he said, Harry is a time bomb. To have Harry Maguire and Casemiro on the pitch at the same time is suicide. I think Casemiro, if he has a good player next to him, of course he's not that kind of player that he used to be. But if he has a good player around him, maybe something good can happen. Uh, then Sinan says, my winning team, Onana. Okay, this is a refined one. Onana, Mazarawi, Maguire, still Maguire. Martinez, Dallo, Fernandez, Ericsson, Ahmad. Yo, Sinan, now who's going to be in your midfield? Who's going to be in your hall? Ericsson and Fernandez? He, he, he
Yeah,
just wants,
against
I
Morgan
see,
Rogers and Tillemans.
he just wants goals. Textra says Duran is a very unpredictable player. He can be horrific for Man United when he's ready. Yo,
He
did you see
will
that
be.
goal he
He
scored?
will be.
That goal that he
He will
scored
be.
against Bayern was superb. Very, very beautiful goal.
Yeah, but he's that type of player and is in a really good form. And I like that Unai Emery has continued to use him as a substitute because he will break his good feel factor when he starts to start him in games. But the fact that he's scoring off the bench, there's a good feel factor about when he comes on, and it is a good thing that he leaves him outside the starting 11.
Yeah, man, that goal, eh? And you know it was a one touch. Yo, that goal was superb, superb. Textra Odin, please, if you could give me your lineup, how you'd want it to, your starting lineup against, how you'd line up against Man United. He says, check all his goals. His technically and vision, his technicality and vision is to the next level. He's a very good player. Uh, I think, of course, Martinez. By the way, I rate the keeper, Aston Villa keeper, #1 in the Premier League. I don't know why United went for Onana
By
anyway.
the way, it
Because
is
I
going to
think
be
also
very difficult for United to even score a goal
he has always bullied Man United.
because
He has even, you remember when
their keeper.
Ronaldo was back, Martinez was trying to troll him, you know?
But he's not the
Yeah, he
best
says
keeper in
he's a
the Premier
killer
League.
from
Come
the.
on.
No, he is, Josh. To me, Martinez. And I still, anyway, Ten Hag bringing his old boys, but I think they should have gone for. They should have gone. I'm not saying Onana is bad, but of course he's not better than Martinez. To me, they should have gone for Martinez. They should have checked Aston Villa. Maybe they could have, with some money, United could have taken him. They could have signed him up. So for me, I have Martinez, Konsa,
Come on, he's not
um,
by any stretch. He's not by
Carlos,
any stretch now. Martinez is not the best keeper in the league.
Torres,
Have you
Digne,
met Alison Becker?
Alison Baker, Alison. Who? No, Liverpool's? No, he's not. Josh.
100 times better than Martinez. 100.
No, Josh. He's not. When it comes to saving
Yes,
penalties,
I'm here.
Martinez is high. When it comes to no, Josh, I'm looking at it. No, Martinez is a better keeper. It's just because he was at Aston Villa. They had Steven. Is it Aston Villa that had Steven Gerrard? Yeah, it was Steven Gerrard. He was awful, man. I don't know what he thinks every time he watches them right now. But under the Liverpool legend, he was awful. I mean, the team was awful, but they look so good right now. They look a better team, and I mean, if you're ready to cut off Ten Hag, I don't know if the board is listening. If Manchester United is ready to to cut off Ten Hag, either bring Unai or Omorim. I mean, there you have it. It will be nice. It will be a good game. I mean, to have them. Otherwise, I don't see anything good coming out of tomorrow's game. I don't see, rather on Sunday. Yeah, it's tomorrow anyway. We're already into Sunday. I don't see anything good coming out already. So all I can say is Man United needs to brace. I see Textra sent his lineup. He says they have Martinez, Digne, Cosa, Paul Torres. Man, I like Paul Torres. He's also one of those good players that I think the team should have gone for from La Liga and bring him up here in teams like Man United. I speak for Man United because it's my team, and it's worrying. Matt Cash back from injury tomorrow. I don't think he's going to play. I don't think Matt Cash is going to, rather to is he's going to feature. Talisman, Onana. I thought Onana was also out,
We need
injury. Oh
players
my
like
god.
that to play so we can have a chance to expose them. Yeah, Onana limped out during he limped off
Yeah,
during that Bayern game. I
if
don't
he's
think he'll be
back,
fit, but even if he's fit, Onana is not a player who scares me. He didn't
I
have
know
the
Josh is a
skill
good
set
player.
to scare me in the middle of the park.
He's a good player
It's
in the
just that
air,
he just
and
has the
also his
fire in the
midfield.
belly. He just has the
Mm,
fire in the belly that United does not have, so he can be able to intercept balls and give them to carriers like Morgan Rogers, who can hurt United, or Telemans, who can pick a pass. But
I think,
Philo
and
James is also
Watkins. You're
not
not
a
worried
player
about
who
Watkins,
scares me.
Josh?
No, the biggest problem, the biggest player I am worried about in
Rogers,
Aston Villa is Morgan Rogers
Rogers.
and
Me too.
Martinez, and yeah,
Me too.
Martinez, the keeper, and Rogers. And then there is also the other thing that a player as basic as Amadu Onana can even score a header against us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's good in the air. Sinan says Isaac Onana can't be
It's
good with that
basic. It's
midfield.
basic.
And by the way, you know why I'm worried about Maguire? Maguire cannot play. He cannot play from the back. So if you put him with Onana, expect trouble. Dean also comes. He says Martinez, Digne, Consa, Paul, Matsen, Barkley, Telsman, Rogers, Watkins, Duran, or rather, yeah, Duran and Philogene. I don't think Barkley is going to start tomorrow. I like, by the way, Leon Bailey, guys. I love Leon Bailey, but he's injury prone. I saw him coming. Was he injured or was it poor performance? Because he was brought on for Ramsey, the game against Bayern Munich. Then after like 20 minutes or something, again he was taken off for Barkley. Sorry, I think it was for Ross Barkley. But on a good day, on a good day, Leon Bailey can be a problem. He's very good at carving balls. He's good at scoring those stunners. I mean, those beautiful wowing goals. He's good at crossing goals, assists, and everything. I'd have him. I would have him any day. Honestly speaking, but it's because of the injury thing. But Leon Bailey is a very good player. Josh, what do you think about Leon Bailey? Textra says we were trained to play him, but he was really not ready for that pace of game. Maybe, but I love. He's good. He's good. I remember him back then at Bayer Leverkusen. He's one of those players that I think United should also. I mean, I'm a United fan, but I want every good player. Right now, there are two players I would love United to get from Aston Villa if they are buying: Rogers and the keeper Martinez. Those are the only players I would love to have. Then Dean Rock says, yeah, Buckley will be a better start. He says he recently did a groin surgery. He's taking time to get back to full fitness. He's actually our right. Oh, yeah. And it was so sad that Steven Gerrard was not using him. It was very sad. I don't know what he had against Bailey, because every time he subbed him on, you could see how he would play. You could see how he would play. You could see the difference. I mean, he brought on the pitch, but for some reason, Gerrard just hated on him, and I don't get it. Uh, Textra says no. I think because I talked about Rogers and Martinez, he says never. How can we sell? Everyone has a price. How can we sell them? Might as well sell the club. Yo, I'm so worried for Man United. The keeper is so good. Rogers too is fantastic. Telsman is also very, very good. Yo, Josh, I just said that from the Aston Villa team, United should go for the keeper
Yes.
Martinez and Rogers. And Textra says no
Yeah.
with a huge no. He said never.
No.
How can we
Actually,
sell them? We
Martinez
might as well sell the club.
and Rogers.
Mm.
Yeah, Yeah, but Martinez is a good one, and Morgan Rogers has just joined. So yeah, it's a difficult one. But so such players, Morgan Rogers is English, right?
Yeah. No, 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 no. Is he?
Yeah, I hope he's not because all that talent will go to West.
He's English, by the way, I think.
Yeah, he's English, and the problem with him being
And
English,
he's
I
22
mean,
years
they
old.
would just give him. Yeah, they would just give him
Mm-hmm.
one of those useless friendlies, and he plays. Then
Comes to the
he's
huge games, he's
forgotten.
nowhere.
Yeah, he's nowhere. He's forgotten for maybe a Phil Foden or a Calvin Phillips, depending on the manager they get. But
Uh,
anyhow, Morgan Rogers, him being English helps a club like United because if you're playing for Aston Villa and a club like United comes for your signature, normally those English young men are turned.
he says, for real, man, he won the World Cup, Copa America, so many trophies. How could we sell him? And we just started working on Rogers. He is loving his development. I think he's talking about it's called Martinez. Everyone has a price. I'm telling you. If United, if any team came in swinging for if Madrid came in swinging, I'm telling you, say bye bye. Madrid comes in, your player is going to beg. He's going to tell them my salary is reduced. I mean, I can even play for free, and he will go. But yeah, those two are very good players. Josh,
Madrid is no longer in the business of buying players.
yeah. By the way,
They're
they
no longer
don't.
in the
It's players
business
play
of
them.
buying players. I mean, they just wait for the player's contract to run out and maybe tap him in his last year. So, like Trent Alexander Arnold has his eyes on Real Madrid.
Mm. Well, Josh, Ziad is here to remind you that, in other words, here to say enjoy Ten Hag's last game on Sunday.